What's going on, guys? I apologize I haven't been able to talk about Dragon Ball Super in a while. I've been extremely busy, so this video may be a little lengthy because I have a lot to talk about. It may be over 10 minutes, I don't know. But guys, Black is so fucking badass, and the reason I say this is because he's keeping up with a Super Saiyan 2 Goku with just his base form. So if this guy activates a Super Saiyan, it may be like a Super Saiyan 2 already. Like his Super Saiyan may be a Super Saiyan 2, but of course we all know that Goku has a form way beyond this, with Super Saiyan Blue, and then with that Super Saiyan Blue, combined with Kaioken that we now know he can do. So the question is, can Black even really stand a chance against Goku? But it seems like the more damage he takes, the more powerful Black gets. So if Goku went all Super Saiyan Blue and punched him, would he get that power too? Maybe turn Super Saiyan like purple or something, I don't know. But Black, he's a very interesting character because it's obvious that he is Goku, but he's not Goku. And what I mean by this is the ring that he possesses is stated in this episode is supposed to belong to a Supreme Kai. So I don't know if he killed that green Supreme Kai that we saw in the opening. I don't know if he is that Kai in Goku's body, because you gotta remember, in Trunks' future, in this future, Goku is already dead. And how time travel in Dragon Ball Z works, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm remembering correctly, because it's been a while since I've seen like the whole androids saga or whatever. But if Trunks goes back and stops someone from dying in the past, that does not mean that they're going to be alive again in the future, which is why Gohan's still dead and everyone's still dead. So unfortunately, I think this may mean that Bulma is dead for good in Trunks' future. Like, no matter what happens in the past, his future will still stay the same. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, because I really don't remember how time travel works in Dragon Ball Z, but Gohan's still dead in Trunks' future. Goku and Vegeta are dead in Trunks' future still. But what I'm trying to say out of mentioning all that, I don't remember if I'm right or wrong. I think it was explained. But anyway, if Goku is still dead in the future Trunks' timeline, then that has to mean someone dug up Goku's body and is using it. I think that's completely obvious. I don't think this is Goku, because how he refers to Earth, to humans as Earthlings, and how he referred to Trunks as, the last Saiyan and whatnot. So it's like a baby situation from Dragon Ball GT, like when Vegeta got taken over by Baby. That's what I think is going on. And also, a lot of people kind of thought that the earring he was wearing was like one Patara ring, like maybe he was a fusion or something, but I don't think that's the case. I think that's just a Kaishin or Supreme Kai earring, because a lot of, like almost all of the Supreme Kais have that signature earring. So, but anyway, the question is this the actual green Supreme Kai that we see in the opening inside of Goku's body? And if so, why is he evil? Because Supreme Kai so far anyway have all been good guys and looking out for the fate of the world and the universe, etc., etc. So the question is, who in Trunks' timeline could have been able to possess or dig up Goku's body and take control of it like this? Because there's not that many people that I can think of that would make sense in because I'm thinking that once this gets revealed, like who's inside of Goku's body, I have a feeling that we're supposed to know this character. I don't know, it may be a brand new character, but I'm pretty sure Goku's body is being possessed by someone that we already know. And I really can't think of anyone who could do this besides like Captain Ginyu, but I don't think Ginyu's even a thing anymore, and I would call bullshit if it is Ginyu. So who do you guys think is inside of Goku's body? Do you think it's a brand new character, or do you think that it's someone that we already know, like someone that we would least expect? I can't think of really many more characters that have like body possession abilities and whatever, especially ones that should still be alive in Trunks' timeline, because like I said, Goku, Vegeta are dead, Gohan's dead, his mother's now dead, which is sad as hell. So once he returns to the future and after everything's defeated, I mean, he's not going to have anyone except for Mai, maybe, because we see she's still alive at the end of this episode, which is a surprise, which makes me wish that he would have picked up her body and brought her along for the time machine ride or whatever. But I do enjoy seeing him like oh my god, mom, you're alive. Like, I love seeing stuff like that, like in time travel anime or just time travel shows in general, when you see someone that's supposed to be dead and in the past, and seeing him get down on his knees and start crying, and seeing the young Mai, it just really did something to me. But I will say the confrontation between Goku and Trunks, it was cool when Goku turned off Super Saiyan 3 and whatnot. That was pretty dope in the last episode, and when he stopped it with his fingers. But I personally prefer the old school one because, I don't know, the aura just seemed a lot better. Like, their aura was just flying all over the place. It looked really epic. I mean, I'm not saying it was badly done here, but I just like the old one better because I think Goku stopped his sword with just like two fingers instead of four fingers. Like, you would think now, since he's Super Saiyan 3, he should just stop it with one finger, or maybe even his pinky or something. That's what I was expecting. But hey, I mean, it was still epic. And like I was saying, Black is powering up every time he gets hit by Goku. So do you think he'll be able to power up to a Super Saiyan God, like Super Saiyan Blue level, if he fights Goku in that form? Or do you think that'll be like too much power for him and he'll explode? Which is why I was actually kind of waiting on Goku to like power up and stop playing around with Black. But I can understand he wants to see what Black can do. And at the end, when Bulma brings out that other time machine, like the first time machine, I'm like, you know, I forgot all about that. Way to bring it back, Toriyama. Like, I was really wondering how they were going to get back to the future. So it's obvious that this time machine is in some bad shape. Like, it's really, really fucked up. But the thing I'm actually more looking forward to is another Goku versus Black. And like, what will Black do when Goku powers up to Super Saiyan Blue? Like, is he like Doomsday from Batman vs Superman? Like, the more damage he takes, he becomes that much more stronger. That, I don't know what's going on with Black. It's obvious that is the case as of now, but there has to be a limit, right? So maybe Goku and Vegeta fuse into a Gogeta Super Saiyan Blue or something, and then that's too much for him and he like implodes or some shit. I don't know. But Black is an amazing character. I think there's always been a fan base to see a Goku versus a Goku, like a dark Goku. There's like fan arts of it that date back from before GT was a thing, way before Super was a thing, before the Majin Buu saga. Like, a Goku versus Goku has always been wanted by a large portion of the community, but no one knew how to do it. But this right here, this has so much potential, and I really, really want Goku Black's Super Saiyan to be black, or like another dark color, which is why I said purple in the beginning. Like, his aura is already like a blackish purple, and his Kamehameha is too, or maybe even like white or something. That would be epic. So Goku versus Black is not done here. I really wonder how Black is going to handle Goku and Vegeta. Although their teamwork is not the best, I don't think Goku Black, unless there's something that we don't know, can handle two Super Saiyan Blue like Goku and Vegeta, unless he can literally take any type of attack and any type of fighting style that is thrown at him and make him that much more powerful. So I don't know. I really hope we get a true identity next episode or the one after, because it seems the only one that's actually putting the pieces together is Bulma. Like, I think she knows or has a general idea who Black really is, because she says something about, this is my enemy. So I'm trying to think of anything that Bulma could have done in the past to like maybe create or like an experiment or something that could be, you know, something that can enter Goku's body in the future. I don't know. I'm having a blank right now of all of Bulma's achievements, but I'm pretty sure the answer is right in front of our face. At least I hope it's one of those things. I really hope it's a character that we already know. But then again, since the latest arcs in Dragon Ball Super have been about showing us new characters and, like, you know, different universes and stuff like that, I wouldn't be surprised if it is a new character. We already see there's this new Supreme Kai in the opening, so either way, I'm pretty sure it's going to be epic. I just want to find out who the fuck it is, damn it, and I want to see what Black is going to do against a fully powered up Goku. Like, I love how Vegeta was like, hey, by the way, son, me and this guy right here, we're total fucking badasses. We can power up way beyond this. And he's like, huh, really? Like, Trunks has Super Saiyan 2 now, and you know, I think it's kind of sad. I mean, Super Saiyan 2 is strong as fuck, it's powerful, it's enough to destroy a planet. Like, SS2 is way more than enough to destroy a planet. But I mean, in this timeline, we have like Goku as Super Saiyan 3, you know, there's the fusion of Trunks and Goten for Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and all this like amazingly powerful stuff. Like, if Golden Frieza were to invade Trunks' timeline for whatever reason, like the future Trunks' timeline, he wouldn't stand a chance, because as far as we know, the most powerful like good guy in the future is only a Super Saiyan 2. Like I said, Super Saiyan 2 is not a bad form, but compared to like our Goku's current timeline, compared to their power levels, Super Saiyan 2 doesn't really look like much. And I'm also happy that Toriyama did not forget the other transformations. Now that we have more powerful transformations with God and Blue and whatever, I'm glad that 2 gets some spotlight. I'm glad Super Saiyan 3 still gets some spotlight. I'm glad that there's someone who still sees Super Saiyan 3 and like, oh, that's epic. Like, that's some strong ass shit. Like when Trunks fought against Goku last episode, I'm so happy because all of the Super Saiyan transformations are epic and have a place in my heart in their own way, because I will never forget the first time Goku went Super Saiyan, the first time Gohan went Super Saiyan 2, the first time Goku went Super Saiyan 3, it took him like 30 minutes to power up or whatever. I like how this anime is actually still showing us like Goku's not going Super Saiyan Blue every time. Like, Super Saiyan 2 and 3 are still a thing. I'm glad that it's still here because I love every single Saiyan form, to be real. So tell me what you guys think about Black. I think it's hella impressive that a base form Black is able to keep up with the Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Like, if he does activate his Super Saiyan form, like, the reason he may not be able to activate it is because this is, you know, a foreign species or whatever the hell is inside of Goku's body. He may not know how to work a Saiyan body and activate and tap into Super Saiyan. But if and when he does, I'm pretty sure it's going to be some epic shit. But tell me what you guys thought about this episode. Who do you think Black really is? And what's going on with that green Supreme Kai? Do you think that is inside of Goku? Like, he's the one inside of Goku? Or do you think the ring was just stolen from that Supreme Kai? You know, considering what we've seen from Black, I don't think he would just take a ring from the Supreme Kai and spare him. Like, there's something fishy going on about this whole situation. But anyway, tell me what you guys think. This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.